There's a clear double standard. The media is in bed with this government to the tune of $650 million. Most of their editors and writers are left wing anyway.
Okay, that's true. That's true. I can accept that.
Yeah, just like, oh my God, are you serious? And it's like watching Trump versus Obama versus Joe Biden. Okay, when it's Trump up there, they are hound dogs. They will not let go. They make stuff up. They lie. They cheat. They do whatever they can to make him look bad. When I remember back when Bill Clinton was in office, his wife had to go around putting out bimbo eruptions. All these women would pop up at these meetings and claim that Bill had an affair with them, and now there was a love child, and Hillary would go behind the scenes, and all of a sudden that woman was, I'm not saying she did anything nefarious, but all of a sudden the eruption was solved, and the media never raised an eyebrow. It's been like that for several generations now, so I'm not surprised to see it, and it's even worse now in Canada, and it blows my mind as to why. Like, look, we pay attention to Canadian politics and to American politics because we live north of the most powerful economy and the most powerful military in the world. But as far as our place, we're a middle power at best. Most people, especially in the States, or if you go to China, or if you go to some of the other places around the world, couldn't find Ontario on a map. They might have a general idea where Canada is and recognize the name, but they certainly don't know anything about us. And, like, why does anybody care? I just don't get it. So the media is they're on a feeding frenzy. Maybe it's because the only thing newsworthy that they want to come up with, where they can crucify somebody, and if it's somebody they like, then they got to protect them.
Well, I don't know. Okay, you may be onto something there. I'm just collecting my thoughts here, Nick. Listen, just circling back to the Green Party. So one of the outcomes of this was that the party executive had an emergency meeting in order to decide whether they were going to invoke a special constitutional provision forcing a leadership review. I kid you not. Now, that vote
There's
apparently...
two people not in Congress, but in the Parliament that claim the Green Banner.
So the party, the executive met today. They had their meeting. They had a vote, and apparently the vote, they didn't have enough votes to bring about this leadership review.
I'm sorry.
That's right.
This sounds so much like two fleas arguing over the dog about which way he should turn. Oh, my God. Who cares? You've got a party with two members of Parliament. Nobody cares.
That's right. There's two members of Parliament. And here's the other thing. She's not... the leader isn't even a member of Parliament.
Joseph, you're killing me. So you lose 1/3 of your party's presence in the House of Commons by one person changing the banner under which they stand, and all of a sudden this is a huge crisis. I think you've got bigger fish to fry, to tell you the truth. Like, how do we get more people to run for the Green Party and win? Might come up before you get to this.
Yeah.
Oh my God. This is so brainless. And it's so much fun. Who doesn't like laughing at a greenie?
Oh, dear. Yeah, well, and which just goes to show you, Dick, I don't know if you recall, and if listeners are out there, what you have to do is you have to Google Mosquito News Network.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
There are a bunch of the little clips in there, and one of them, there's 2 or 3 that have to do with Elizabeth May of the Green Party, and one of them.
Something, I kind of miss Elizabeth May. She was at least entertaining.
Yeah, I suppose you might make that. She was, but most importantly, as she did say during the 2019, the 2019 election campaign, where she dispelled all of those rumors that the Green Party was not from the planet Earth.
Oh, yeah, that was priceless.
And she went up on the podium and said, first of all, and in this case, ladies and gentlemen, kid you not, I am not paraphrasing. First and foremost, let me say that we are all Earthlings.
Oh, yeah, I miss her. Oh, man. You know, and I'm not even laughing at her. The time she was on stage and a conservative woman had to go up and bail her out because she was really embarrassing herself. That's not, I mean, that was just sad to watch.
Oh, that was, that was the press dinner.
Press club dinner.
And she allegedly, I was not there, so I don't know. But there are rumors that she had a little bit too much to drink that night.
There's no evidence to support that.
And,
other than clear observation.
And she had to be escorted from the podium by a friend of hers who happened to be a member of the Conservative Party caucus.
You know your party's small when you fit all your friends in your wallet.
Well, you know your party's small when you have to depend on your friends in the Conservative
from other parties
to bail you out.
You know, they're not even the minivan party. You can fit them all in a wheelbarrow. Oh, my God. You know what's sad? I think they got, 500,000 votes scattered across the country last time. Because there are people who, my father-in-law is one of them. He's likes some of the Green Party policies, and that's fine. I'm not, when I say laughing at a greenie, I don't mean, I'm talking about the politicians, not the people who vote for them.
Of course.
Because a lot of them are one-issue people, and they just don't feel comfortable anywhere else. So they vote Green. All right, fine, if you want to do that. You're not going to get anywhere with your vote, but, it's a free country, and you're allowed to vote for anybody you want to who's on the ballot. But when you look at what they get for their vote, oh, man, you've got to feel sorry for them. Because it's just embarrassing on a national scale. Like this last one here, she was talking about she's going to stand against fracking and the XL pipeline, all these jobs. What she's doing is saying, I'm standing against all these jobs. She's using different names for them, like fracking and the XL pipeline and Energy East and all this other stuff. And I stand with Palestine.
Oh, okay.
How do you link those things?
Okay, so here's the clip. Here's the Mosquito News Network clip.
Oh,
it's a short one, so let's do this before we go to a break, Nick.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
This just in. Critics of the Green Party's plan to ban the use of fossil fuels in Canada by the year 2050 have called the proposal absurd, stating that the party leader, Elizabeth May, must be living on a different planet. We now go to a news conference where May is expected to respond to her critics.
We are first and foremost, no other party leader is going to say this, but are you ready? First and foremost, we are Earthlings.
Okay, well, we could go for a break now. We're only about half a minute away, so let's take it a little bit early. So you're listening, ladies and gentlemen, to the Nick and Joe Show on the Think Radio Broadcast Network. We will be back in a few minutes.